Hello, beautiful people. I am Brittany Meadow, and welcome back to my channel. So, before we get into today's video, I want to say thank you. Thank you guys for showing up, hitting that subscribe button, ringing that notification bell. Y'all have been giving me those thumbs up and those comments, and I love it. I love it. Y'all are always down on my gratitude list, so shout out to y'all for being a real one. So I want to let you know that my website is officially live. You can check me out at www.spiritualbosslifestyle, spiritualbosslifestyle.com. I also have my last restock of the year for my sage kits, or the mini smudge kits. You get a 4-inch white sage bundle and a 4-inch Palo Santo stick. They're super cute the way they get packaged. So if you purchase one right now, or to the end of the year, you get free shipping. So just type in no promo code. Like, I don't even need one. It is on free shipping on the site, so you can purchase that. They are 12.12. You get if you purchase it, because I don't want to give it all away, but if you purchase it, take a picture and tag me on IG at Spiritual Boss Lifestyle, and you will get shouted out on my stories. I'm officially back on Facebook, so y'all want to check me out at Spiritual Boss Lifestyle. The page is active. If you want to come look at my personal page, it really ain't popping, but you never know what I might drop one day, and that is, of course, at Lil Brittany Meadow. So I'm so happy I got something on my shirt. So I'm so happy we got that out the way. Good news. I'm also putting together my coaching courses. I have finally gotten my certification for my spiritual coaching. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. A lot of hard work has went into that, and a part of doing that, I finally was able to get a coaching program put together that I really like. So y'all head on over to the website and check all of that out. I still have my ebook on there that is totally free. You guys can sign up for my email list. You'll get that. It is super amazing. It's everything I went through to get to this goddess energy. Y'all see the glow. It's everything I did to really empower and inspire myself to be the spiritual boss lady that I am. So I'm just so excited. Check me out on IG. We have went past our goal of 111 followers. We will be hitting 222 very soon, before the end of the year, and I will be doing a giveaway over there. I am going to start going live every Wednesday on IG, just so you guys have another way to get in touch with me and see me. I don't know where I'm going to do it at yet, but I know I am going to bring the tarot cards and the oracle card readings either here or there. Might be both. I really don't know. But let's jump into today's video, and today we will be talking about setting healthy boundaries. And I want to say this is so important to your mental health, to your physical health, to your emotional health, to your overall health and well-being. When you allow people to trample all over you and mistreat you, they will dog you out until there's nothing left. That's why you have to set boundaries. The boundaries you set is literally the language people communicate with you with. That is literally how people would treat you. It is how you protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your physical and emotional space. And boundaries will look different from everybody. Some people grew up dysfunctional. I'm kind of one of them, but we all live and we learn. Some people don't know what healthy boundaries look like. Some people, all they know how to do is manipulate and lie and abuse people, and that's not what we're doing. Especially heading in 2021, we just are not accepting that. 2020 showed us a lot about ourselves, about other people, and we have to take control of our power, take our energy back, and be conscious of how we are moving through this life. So the first thing you can do to to set healthy boundaries is be clear, be firm, be direct. Know what you want and why. You have to be able to communicate that to people. That may seem hard at first, especially if you're more of a passive person, if you're sometimes very more introverted than extroverted, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you are more tuned to just letting people, just go with the flow so you don't cause any havoc, I got something on my glasses, but we will continue. But a part of those boundaries, you have to set those boundaries so people won't continue to treat you like that. One way I recommend doing it is writing it out. Writing it out will allow you to talk that thing through with yourself. It'll allow you to have a action plan together in your mind, so when you are confronting these abusers, when you are confronting these people that don't respect your boundaries, you kind of have a more clear understanding of what it is you are saying to them. I feel like my camera's crooked. But the second thing I want you to do to set these healthy boundaries is be firm, be direct. Your feelings are very much valid. They're yours. Who gonna argue with you on that? Don't let them argue with you on that. How you feel is how you feel, and you feel the way you feel because people are triggering you in certain ways. So now that you realize you are being triggered, you've written that thing out, you've discussed it with yourself, you figured out what is your limit for tolerating this and how do you actually want to be treated in situations like this. It's okay for you to say no. It's okay for you to tell somebody shut the hell up. It's okay for you to say, I'm not doing this. I don't want to gossip. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. I don't want to spend money right now. I don't want to go out. I don't want to hang out with you. Like, no means no. It's okay for you to say no, point blank and period. Like, just be firm, be direct. That can be hard at first in the beginning, but if you're really committed to taking your power back, owning yourself, and not allowing people to abuse you in any way, shape, or form, you have to be comfortable with being the quote unquote bad guy, because when you get to telling people no, sometimes they feel like you're the bad guy, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to turn into the bitch. Sometimes you have to be the bad guy. Sometimes you gotta be this, that, and the third for them to get through their head that you just not tolerating this shit no more. That's okay. Now, when they get to acting like that, address them violators. Don't let people come at you incorrect. Now, I'm not saying be out here just popping off at everybody for any given thing, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when those violators cross you, you done drawn that line in the sand, and they get to trying to tiptoe over, meet their ass at the gate and push them on back. Prime example, if you've made it clear that, your cutoff with communication with people is at 9 o'clock, but yet people still trying to hit you up at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Hey, big head, what you doing? You free? You got a minute? This, that, and the third. No, I said no calls, no texts after 9. I said don't pull up on me. If you've made it clear Sundays are devoted to yourself, you're not going out. If you've made it clear you need a full week or two in advance to actually make plans, and they are still hitting you up at the last minute, it's okay for you to tell them, no, hey, I've made it clear. Same way you get in your kid's face and let them know this is what it is. Do the exact same thing. Correct them the first time they come out of pocket, the first time they overstep their boundaries once you set their boundaries, because if you allow them to keep doing it, then you're not really setting boundaries. You're just kind of saying stuff in the moment, and that's not what we're doing. So setting boundaries is an ongoing process. Don't think that when you set boundaries today that this person is going to remember those boundaries and, follow them, and you're not going to have any more problems. Boundaries sometimes will have to be adjusted as the relationship goes on. Either way, I'm fine with it. But as the relationship goes on, you will then begin to adjust the boundaries, because sometimes you might have to put them on real tight at the beginning just to let them know, hey, I'm not playing no more. And then as they learn, you might loosen it up, make some adjustments and stuff like that. But boundaries are not flexible in the term that people can choose to abide by them when they feel like them. Boundaries are adjustable when you are adjusting them to the situation and the individual, meaning that if you see that this is a new person, this is their first time, you're setting the tone, you can choose how you word it and make the boundaries more not independent, but I want to say just customized to them. So the fourth thing you can do to set healthy boundaries is to have a support system. Having a support system throughout life is vital. That's what I'm here for as a spiritual advisor. You guys can head over to my website if you really want to get somebody in your life to help you through things like this, to not be biased, to listen, to actually give genuine support and guidance versus judgment and negative feedback. That is what you need. Like, this shit will be hard. It is not easy. This is something you have to be dedicated and disciplined to. This is something that I am currently and always going to be working on, because it's not a done deal with setting boundaries. Like, you have to set boundaries with yourself. So you have to be able to phone a friend sometimes to just voice your opinions outside of your head. Sometimes we need that. And I'm playing with this. But sometimes we need that, and you'll have to you can call on people for that, but don't get too comfortable with telling any and everybody your business. So when you phone that friend, make sure it's not that cousin that's gonna flip it and make the conversation about them. Make sure it's not that cousin that's going to just gossip about it or nag and drag it on and be negative. That's not what we're doing. We are setting healthy boundaries. We have healthy conversations, and conversations that actually get us somewhere, because talking can actually raise and lower your vibration. So the fifth thing I want you to do is trust your intuition, because when you're doing stuff in life, you have to stay grounded. That can come out in different ways. There's lots of different ways you can actually ground yourself. I recommend grounding yourself when you start working on setting these healthy boundaries. That way you have a clear mind when you're doing this, and as you're constantly addressing these triggers, being around these people, working on yourself, you have to stay grounded in your true form, in your intuition, so you won't waver with whatever is going on. You'll be able to know that what am I saying and doing is best for me. You have to be conscious of how you're feeling. Y'all know I like to say, just take a day and focus on your thoughts. You can take a day, focus on your emotions. Think of how, when you are around a certain person that day, how did you feel from the time you got around them to the time you left? How did your overall energy feel being in that person's energy at all? You can apply this to any and everything you do. Just be observant of everything that is going on around you, and you can be able to make more concrete decisions moving forward. So today we discussed 5 ways you can set healthy boundaries by being clear and firm. Like, it's okay to say no. Be direct. Your feelings are valid, and what you have to say is real. Address those violators. Don't let people overstep their boundaries. Like, that's why we sought them. Like, check them at the door. And have a support system. Phone a friend. Get you a spiritual coach. I'm an advisor. I'm taking clients. Like, Trust your intuition. You know when it's time to move. You know when it's time to be still. You know what's best for you, and can't. No one can tell you that but you. So this video is actually pretty long, longer than I thought. I guess that means I'm getting more comfortable with talking to you guys, so shout out to me. But I'm so grateful. Make sure you guys like this video, share it with somebody if they need it. Leave a comment if you have any tips that I didn't share, if you have any feedback you want to give me. I'm always open. I'm live in the comments when the video premieres, so I'll always be there for y'all. And follow me on IG so we can continue to grow with each other. We are on the brink of something great. 2021 is going to be an amazing year. I mean, 2020 was great in a nutshell too. Remember, my website is now live. You can purchase my Sage kit and book a counseling with me. So I will see y'all in the next video.